Hello everybody and welcome back into Coca-Cola Coliseum for some more Toronto Marlies hockey action. The Marlies taking on the Bridgeport Islanders for the first time this year of two times. It is second versus first. The Marlies second place, the Bridgeport Islanders the best team in the league. Defensively have been one of the best teams for allowing the fewest of goals and scoring some of the most. Holmstrom to Terry, a stop early by Sjögren. Rebounded tight, he got that too. Simmons to Shaw, Marlies ahead. Happy 90s night, by the way, from Toronto. Fired in, here's Robertson, plays it in front, and that one blocked. Another great defensive play by the Islanders. Well, we mentioned that they're the best defensive team in the league, and there was a perfect example of it right there. Cutting that wide open tap in. Shaw ahead, this misses. Now Simmons is moving into the net. He gave that away to Salo. Now Terry with it. Simmons brings it back out to center and fires back in. It's a happy 90s night to everybody watching. The Marlies and the Bridgeport Islanders, the top two teams in the AHL right now this season. Here's Bardreau. Spinning with it in the middle of the ice. Getting it ahead to Terry. The Islanders have some of the best goaltending in the league. Toronto has a challenge to play against tonight. Yeah, they sure do, as they're going to take a penalty here early. So Bridgeport will have the first power play of the night. Marlies happy to be back home. A pretty successful road trip. 3 out of 4 games won. One went to extra time. One was a 6-4 regulation loss. And the other two were pretty good. The last game against the Chicago Wolves, that was something else. Down 3-1 coming into the third, final 6-3. Stop made by Sjögren. It goes to the corner. Here's Koivula. Back to the point. The Marlies played the Islanders last year here. They lost 2-1. There's a stop made by Sjögren again. Hellickson's taken down. But the best short-handed team in the league is Toronto, so give them that as they poke it out. Here's Mark Johnstone. Off to the races. Johnstone! He scores! And they get the scoring started short-handed. What a way to start 90s night. Mark Johnstone. Face off one back, picked up by the Islanders. They'll bring it in. Here's Andrioff, a shot. Stopped by Sjögren. Kept to the outside. There's another pass in tight. Islanders still on the power play. There's another save made. Bouncing puck. Mete had it. Crawl ahead. Bobby McMahon. He'll turn off with it. Played ahead to Mete. Here come the Marlies again. Marlies center. That deflects. And Skarek is on it, and he holds on for the Islanders. Bridgeport Islanders, the best team in the league. The Toronto Marlies, second best. 3 wins behind the Islanders. Islanders have not lost much this year. No, they have 1 regulation loss. That shot found a way through. It was blocked away. Here's Watt along that board side. He had Thompson helping out. Steves has it. 2 goals last game against the Wolves. Pretty ones, too. Here's Steves to the net. Threw it in front. Chazowski firing. That's blocked. Gets it back to himself. Now he's taken down. Great defensive play by the Islanders. Poked in behind their net. Thompson back on it. Trying to get it out. Quite ahead, and it is out to center ice. Ben re-enters here on that wing. Gave that away to Andrea. Islanders have it. Through the middle of the ice, it's given away Wotherspoon. Here he comes in on Sjögren. Right wing, shooting. Sjögren made the save. Ben. Here's Steves. Skarek has been way better than Sjögren this year, but Toronto winning. There's a shot that's blocked, and it bounced to Skarek. He played it through his legs to Wotherspoon. Terry to get it out, and it is just offside against Toronto. Under 5 to go here in the first. 1-0 Marlies, a shorthanded goal by Mark Johnstone. We hope you're enjoying this 90s night so far. The Marlies on top at home here. Here's the draw. One back controlled by Hutton. Has control with it through center. Bardreau to the net looking. And no shot centered out front. No one was there for the Islanders. Now they do get it. It's poked out. And here's McMahon now. Bobby McMahon with a break. And he's stopped by Skarek. Ran out of room. Tried to go to the backhand, but that right post is kept tight by Skarek. And he makes an easy save out of a dangerous opportunity. Here's the face-off. Right side of the net. One back by the Marlies. There's a shot. Hall well tipped. Rebound sent off the outside of the goal. Hutton pickpocketed there. Marlies keep it in. McMahon looks. He shoots. That stopped. Abrazizi tried to tuck in. That didn't work. Here's Bardreau with it. Playing it off on the wing to Salo. Marlies trying to get it back. There's Terry through the middle of the ice. Dargachintsev took it away. And here come the Marlies. Dargachintsev kept to the outside. Salo's there, and he'll get it out to center ice. Terry for Hutton. Head to Holmstrom. Bardreau to the net. Shalgren a good stop. 3 seconds to go in the period. One last chance. Stopped again. 1-0 Toronto through 20 on 90s night. The opening goal of the game by Mark Johnstone, short-handed. Shots to goal in the game are 9 for Bridgeport, 7 for Toronto. Hits are 4-1 Islanders. Faceoffs 4-2 Islanders. Islanders 0 for 1 on the power play. Toronto with a short-handed goal. 1-0 Marlies after 1. Welcome into the second period of Bridgeport Islanders, Toronto Marlies. First of 2 meetings this season. And last year when they faced here, Toronto won in Bridgeport 7-1, but they lost here at home 2-1. Here's Holmstrom inside, makes his way to the net, and Shalgren with his best stop tonight. Victor Mete overskated the puck. In behind the net, there's a shot that's blocked. Great defensive play by the Marlies. Given away, Holmstrom stopped again. Logan Shaw trying to catch up. Bardreau to Holmstrom, looking for another shot. Shaw took it away, might have a break. Logan Shaw looking back, spitting it off. Ben in front, too much passing by the Marlies. Now it finds Simmons. He wired that on goal, and it's hammered and stopped by Skerritt. Here come the Islanders through center. Bardreau on that right wing, making his way to the goal. Looks, centers, it's tipped just wide. They get it back, Holmstrom. Sticked away by Toronto. Logan Shaw, there's Holmstrom again. Shaw has it, gave it away. Marlies get it again, and out to center. Here's Logan Shaw, 6 already gone this period. Shaw to the net, looks, shoots. Skerritt with the glove save. Playing that down, Holmstrom. Here's Bardreau, back to Holmstrom again. Steves all over him for it. Fan ahead to Steves. Steves is in, but he's taken down. Now Hutton with the puck. Being careful with it, gets it ahead to Holmstrom. Here come the Islanders. Best team against the second best in the league tonight. 1-0 Toronto this far. Here's Blandisi off the board, trying to get it out. Marlies having trouble. Now they do, and luckily no penalty there against the Islanders. Big hit on Steves. Kroll picks it up, but the Marlies are offside. Just about halfway through this one. 1-0 Toronto. The goal scored by Mark Johnstone in the first, short-handed here on 90s night. The draw. One back by the Marlies. Hallwell fires this in. It goes high and wide in the net. Wotherspoon is on it, and he'll easily carry it out with Koivula. Spinning in his own zone, getting that off for Andrioff. Marlies didn't cover that. 2-on-1. There's a shot. Didn't get to the net. McMahon for Dargachintsev. Here comes SDA for Toronto. Sticking his way through, but didn't get it to the net. Here's Thompson. Now Abruzzese with it. Abruzzese. And that is sticked away now. Here is McMahon. He'll circle the net with a nifty move. Drops it back and looking for help. Wad with it. Andrioff ahead. Here's Koivula. Playing that over to Thompson. Middle of the ice and back out again. There's Wad. To Wotherspoon. Poked out, there's Nick Abruzzese with Bobby McMahon. Here's McMahon between his legs. What a play, but he's taken down. Watt in the corner. Dargachintsev trying to get it back. 4 to go in the period. 1-0 Marlies. Andrioff plays that off to Laud. Middle of the ice, here's Wotherspoon inside. Playing that to Brown. It's out. And here's Mark Johnstone again. Johnstone trying to get through. Hutton. Here's Kubiak. Toronto Marlies have had some great plays as of late. They lead 1-0 late here in the second period. Hoffenmeyer up on the wing. Johnstone again. Here's Mark Johnstone. And weaves his way in, but kept it to the outside. Tried to fool the netminder on that. Now Fashik. Seconds running down here in the second period. In come the Islanders. Marlies covering. There's Hutton with a chance. Ben took it away. Playing that off to Hoffenmeyer. 1-0 Toronto after 2 here tonight in Coca-Cola Coliseum. Shots a goal in the game, if you're wondering. 11 for the Islanders, 9 for the Marlies. 1-0 Toronto after 2. Hits 8-1 Islanders. Faceoffs 5-3 Islanders. Power plays Islanders 0 for 1. Toronto with a short-handed goal. We go to the third. 1-0 Toronto. Welcome into the third period here tonight from Coca-Cola Coliseum on this 90s night. Toronto Marlies with a 1-0 lead. The goal came in the first by Mark Johnstone, short-handed. Here's the draw. One back, controlled by Hutton. Hutton has it, spinning at center, playing it off to Holmstrom. This is all the Marlies scored last year here at home against the Islanders, the 1 goal. They're holding on to a 1-0 lead right now. Here's a chance. Bardreau in front, and that one sent to the paint and wide. Mette's on it for Chazowski. Marlies trying to get it out. Holmstrom is there to the goal. He scores! Had an open shot. He took it. It found its way through Shalgren, and the game is tied at 1. Here in the third period, all that work, that 1 goal down the drain here in the third period. 1-1 game. Face off back to center ice. One back by the Marlies. The pass ahead finds Blandisi. Looking ahead, he has Chazowski. Chazowski made his way to the net but lost the puck. Here's Bardreau. Sticked away by Holmberg. Now Sowell in the corner with it. Spinning off, Bardreau. Here comes Terry through the middle of the ice. Marlies trying to catch up to him. Terry on that outside. Steves took him to the boards. Marlies taken down trying to get the puck. Here's Holmstrom alone with Terry in behind the net. A lot of passing by the Islanders. Sowell, here's Terry again. Marlies standing around. Mete banks it off the boards. It is out. 13:52 to go here, third period. 1-1 from Toronto on this 90s night. Face-off just outside the Marlies zone. That's one back controlled by Sowell. Off to Hutton, he gave that away. Simmons has it now. Wayne Simmons. Offside again, Islanders. It's been all Islanders here in the third period. The Marlies have been on their heels, and Islanders have found a way to tie the game and are pushing that momentum here in the third period. Here's the face-off. And it's one back controlled by Sowell. Might see a potential Calder Cup final match if these two teams can make it to the final. Here's Mac Hallwell with it. Gave it away along that board side. Played to Robertson. Up ahead for Simmons. Wayne Simmons to the middle of the ice. Weaving his way by. Bouncing puck off the boards, but got back to himself. Here's Simmons. Now Shaw on it. Logan Shaw. Robertson falling down. Trying to play that puck, and it's played down the ice into the Toronto zone. Hallwell on it. Up for Simmons. Gave that away. Tries to get it back. Marlies do have it now. Hallwell to Robertson. Here's Shaw moving in, and he was spilled on that play, quite possibly, or did play it, and the refs didn't fall for it. Here's Logan Shaw. Target into back, and it goes all the way back to the Toronto goal. Way down the Hallwell. 7 to go here, third period. 1-1 on 90s night. Here comes Bobby McMahon. McMahon makes his way in. McMahon from the corner. Taken down there. Puebla has it and brings it out to center. Andrioff on that right wing, and on Shalgren. Look, shoot! Shalgren, a good stop there. Hellickson, 5 to go here in the third. Toronto still looking for their first good shot of this third period. McMahon getting by, still has the puck for Toronto in front. Abrazizi! He fired it high. Back in front, that pass missing. Marlies trying to connect. That did not work in their favor. Here's Terry through the middle of the ice, right side, looking, shooting, and that went wide. Now Hellickson. Gave it away, Bardreau. Marlies have the puck. Bobby McMahon, 2.5 to go in the third period. He'll fire this in. Toronto chasing after it. Here's Steves to the net, winding, firing, and that deflects. Good block in front, maybe there. I believe it was blocked. Marlies keep it in. Here's Chazowski shooting, didn't get through. Steves, and a penalty coming to the Islanders here in the final minute. Toronto will see a power play because of a slash here in the final minute in a 1-1 game. A face-off. One back controlled. Here is Cholowski. He'll get it down the ice. Marlies go back to pick it up on this power play. Final minute, tied at 1. Islanders tied it here in the third. Marlies with the extra man here in the final minute. Here comes Robertson weaving his way through, but it's offside. Front of Marlies trying to work with what they can here in this third period late. You have a chance to put this game to bed with the power play. It was not expected, but it comes here late in the third. Here comes Logan Shaw moving in and weaves his way through. Didn't get a shot. Now he does, and he sent it high. Simmons back. Mete fires. That's blocked. Wayne Simmons is on it now. A penalty coming the other way. For a minute 32, we'll have 4-on-4 now. And here's the face-off to the right side of the Marlie net. So there goes their chance of ending the game here in regulation. Draw one here is Helgeson. Tip to the outside. Andrioff has it from the middle. Hooked up by Toronto. Racing after that is Ben. This rolls back into the Islander zone. Helgerson has it. Kept in by the Marlies. Logan Shaw combining. He has help. Playing it out front. That shot didn't miss by much. Shaw has it again. Looks to the net. And he hit the outside of the post. Now Robertson with a bid. Shaw trying to get it back. And we're going to go to overtime tonight on 90s night. 1-1 through 60. Shots a goal in the game if you're wondering. 14 for the Islanders, 13 for the Marlies. 1-1 through 60. Hits are 15-2 Islanders. Faceoffs 10-5 Islanders. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Toronto with a shorthanded goal. Islanders have not lost an extra time this year. Welcome into overtime from Coca-Cola Coliseum. The Toronto Marlies 4-1 in overtime this year. Islanders, this is their first overtime. The Marlies have sent them here. Here it's played ahead, given away Bardreau. Through center, he has Salo on that right wing. Islanders to win it. Shalgren made the save. Played it down, but to the wrong guy. Now it's Mete ahead. 4-on-3 for the Islanders for 20 seconds. Mete moving in. Mete in, shoots! And he fired that high. Robertson after it in the boards. He'll kick it back around to Mete. Kept in by Shaw. Mete with it. Mete spins off, playing it off to Simmons out of the box. Looking for a shot. Robertson back with Simmons. He'll play it through his skates to Robertson. And behind the net, there's Hutton taking it away. Now Bardreau to the middle of the ice. Marlies had a shootout in Syracuse. Now another extra time game. Here's Hutton to win it. And Shalgren makes a big save there. Simmons, he'll play it back around in the Toronto zone up for Robertson. Dished off for Ben. Jordy Ben gave that away. Laud moving in. Here come the Islanders. They had a step to win it. Ben has it for Toronto. Jordy Ben with speed. 1.5 minutes to go in overtime. Ben turning back. Now looks to the middle. Firing that. Didn't get through. Nick Robertson's back to the puck. He'll play it around for Shaw. Logan Shaw is taken down. Robertson alone in front. Spinning. Still has it. And still has it. Weaving around. And couldn't get that to the net. Shaw back to the point. Marlies do not hold the zone. 1:14 to go in the overtime period. 1-1 from Coca-Cola here on this 90s night. Toronto Marlies and Bridgeport Islanders having a fun game here tonight. Here comes Hutton ahead with it. Through center. He has Andrioff with him. Looking to the goal. It's taken away by Mete. Marlies a chance to win. Victor Mete looking. He has Logan Shaw streaming down, but didn't set him up. Now the shot, and it goes high and way wide and back down the ice. This one back into the Toronto zone. Mete's on it for Toronto. Victor Mete playing it up ahead to Blandisi on that wing. Blandisi dropping it back. Here's a chance. Mete tried to center it over and lost it. And it's played up for Andrea. 40 seconds to go in the overtime period. Kept to the outside, but brings it to the net, and a good stop made by Shalgren. Blandisi gave that away. It's picked up by Mete. He has Blandisi with him to win it. Here's Mete with Blandisi. Centers! Deflected away. It went in behind the net. Back in front. There's a shot. Sticked away by Skarek. Back to the point. Mete firing. That's right on. Kazowski in the corner. Battles for it, but Hutton grabs it and gets it free. Wotherspoon at center with it. Turning it off and playing it ahead for Hutton. Back to Andrioff. And a penalty coming here to Toronto with 7 seconds to go in overtime. Ryan Kazowski will head off. The Islanders back to the power play here in overtime. Marlies just got to survive 7 seconds. Here's the draw. One back picked up. Petronero picks up and clears it down the ice. And we're going to see a shootout tonight from the Coca-Cola Coliseum. 1-1 through 65 between the two best teams in the AHL. The Toronto Marlies and the Bridgeport Islanders. Islanders first, Marlies second. Shootout tonight. Welcome into the shootout, the Marlies and the Islanders. Marlies lost here last year 2-1 in regulation to the Islanders. They have a chance to win it this year 2-1 in overtime. Or shootout, sorry. Andrioff will start us off. Here he comes in on Shalgren, and he stopped. Shalgren will stick it away. Marlies in round one. They're going to go to Nick Robertson. Here's Robertson moving in on Skarek. In shoots! And Skarek just got enough of that to send it over the net. Round two for the Islanders. It's Holmstrom for the Islanders. Here comes Holmstrom from right to left. And he scored! Just inside the post. He roofs it. He scored the only goal of the game for them, and now he gets the shootout goal for them in round two. Round two for the Marlies. Victor Mete Here's Mete in on Skarek. And he scores! Beautiful movement from right to left. 1-1 through 2 rounds. Round 3 for the Bridgeport Islanders. Shooter will be Fasching. Here comes Fasching in on Shalgren. From way right to way left. He scores! Islanders have a chance to win it if they can make the stop. Marlie's shooter is going to be Nick Abruzzese. He has some slick hands this year. Here's Abruzzese moving in. He stopped. And the Islanders win it in the shootout. 2-1 over the Toronto Marlies here on 90s night. Marlies scored shorthanded in the first. Islanders tie it in the third. No one wins in overtime. Islanders outscore the Marlies here in the shootout 2-1.